A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC in Edo State, Chief Francis Inegbenike, yesterday said Governor Godwin Obaseki might not survive the crisis in the state chapter of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Inegbenike, who stated this in an interview with The Guardian in Benin City, maintained that Edo State still remained a stronghold of the APC despite the fact that the governor was in the PDP, adding that the party would not hesitate to welcome Obaseki back to the APC. People are now defecting from the PDP to APC because there is a serious crisis in the PDP again. Governor Obaseki has carried the crisis to PDP, which is always full of crises. Those who are not comfortable with the crisis in the PDP are now moving to the APC. In the future elections, I know APC will be strong again and will reclaim Edo State. I advise Obaseki to return to the APC because it is the party that made him governor. The APC groomed him. If he returns, we will be willing to accept him back. We all have learned our lessons. We'll accept him if he wants to join the APC. We are not closing our doors against any person, and so returning to the APC is the best for him to do, he stated. He faulted the governor on his recent onslaught on members of the APC in the state, insisting that the party had remained strong, united, and better prepared for future elections. Lamenting what he described as Obaseki's antagonistic tendencies towards APC leaders in the state, Inegbenike said it was unfortunate that the governor had continued to treat members of the APC that groomed him with utmost disdain. He added that the APC, with its array of persons holding leadership positions, was determined to deliver the party in future elections more than ever, as it was noticeable during the recent World Congress. Inegbenike, who is a leader of the APC in Edo Central, said the governor should embrace peace and return the certificate of occupancy (CFOs) of the over 18 hectares of land belonging to Osaige Izeyamu, despite the political disagreements between them. APC, for one, they feel that anything Governor Godwin Obaseki does in the state is against them. We know the most recent was this revocation of the over 18 hectares of land belonging to Pastor Osaige Izeyamu, who was the APC governorship candidate during the Edo 2020. See what this APC chieftain is stating. We know after that revocation, we saw the reaction that came from the people of Edo State. That Obaseki is doing the right thing. Majority of the reactions that came was in support of Obaseki, that Obaseki is doing the right thing. If Izeyamu believes that that wasn't the right thing, then he should go to court. He should go to court. The competent court will see to how this will be resolved amicably. This is not politics. Well, the basis of all he's stating right now, this APC chieftain is stating that PDP is in serious crisis. Everybody knows that. We know at the national level, Uche Secondo's position is being threatened. As a matter of fact, calls are being made for him to be sacked, for him to step down, to resign. And recently, he's released a statement pleading and urging the stakeholders that they shouldn't sack him. If they sack him, it will not help the party in any way. It will not solve the issues, that they can resolve issues. Well, back to Edo State PDP. Edo State PDP has had its own shares of crisis. You know, when Governor Godwin Obaseki tried to dissolve all of the executives, and his intention at that point in time was to integrate both old and new party members. It was all about integration, let everyone, and peaceful harmonization. Yes, that was his main goal, but it looks like it was interpreted the wrong way. PDP saw it in a different light, and they were they were very hostile to that decision. But we know they've long passed all of that. All of that has been resolved. But this APC chieftain still believes that PDP's Obaseki will not be able to survive PDP crisis. That's the crisis within the state. At the moment, there's no crisis within the state. He's not in that party. So what is he talking about? He's stating that Obaseki needs to come back to APC because it was the party that made him governor. That is fair enough. That was in 2016, but he forgot that it's the same party that kicked him out. Obaseki did not want to leave APC. Maybe he's forgotten how Adams Oshomole's screening committee, what Adams Oshomole's screening committee did to Governor Godwin Obaseki. He did not just leave after they made him governor. 2016, after he finished his first term, we saw how Oshomole fought him there were lots of allegations, counter allegations, all of that, all of the drama that went on. And at the end of the day, Obaseki moved on. He moved to the People's Democratic Party. They gave him the umbrella, covered him when APC threw him out on the rain. They even gave him the ticket, the party's ticket, of which they already had their candidates. There were already 4 PDP candidates who were vying for the governorship position, but they all spoke to them. They had a consensus and they agreed that Obaseki will become their flag bearer. This chieftain is stating this reason is telling Obaseki that you'll not be able to survive the crisis. Tell that to the birds. Well, Obaseki, we know that Obaseki will not betray PDP. He won't. Because at that point in time, Obaseki gave a lot of reasons why he really needs to finish his second term, that the promises he made in his first tenure, he had not completed them because of the crisis, because of those who feel that they put him in position, they were demanding so much, they felt that they had to cash a lot out of the state while the masses suffer. And Obaseki felt that was not right. That was all that led to the crisis. So he really wanted the second term to consolidate, to really actualize all of those his promises. And here PDP gave him the ticket. So for Obaseki to be moving back to APC, it doesn't add up. I don't see that happening. Well, this APC chieftain is putting it out there because he knows Obaseki is going to see this. He's stating that Obaseki will be accepted, that he should just come back, seeing that a lot of governors are moving back. We know recently a lot of governors have moved back. Within the space of 6 months, about 3 governors have moved back to the People's, moved away from the People's Democratic Party to APC. But is it all about moving? It's not about personal interest. To me, they've not even given enough reasons why they are moving. To me, I just see all of these guys as people who have personal interest, because APC is obvious that APC is a failed party. APC has failed the country so much, disappointed Nigerians. They don't have anything to offer, and here are people, here are governors moving back there. See where this chieftain is coming from. The Enegbenike, he's stating that Obaseki should start by returning. He should embrace peace and return the certificate of occupancy. That's the C of O's of the over 18 hectares of land belonging to Osai. They see all of this as politics. Well, it's very simple. If they believe that what Obaseki did, the revocation of that land is not right, then they should go to court. Go and challenge it in court. If you have enough evidence, if you can actually back your claims, what you are stating, go to court and you will explain how you got the land, if you actually purchased the land. Because if it's a land you genuinely purchase, I don't think anyone can come and forcefully take your land off you. If they're taking it off you, they should be making some refunds back to you. Well, guys, let's hear your take. This APC chieftain has just stated that Obaseki can't survive PDP's crisis. Let's hear your thoughts. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.